Good morning. Hello. Hey, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Hello, hello. Hopefully, some of you can join me this morning. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm checking my iPad here for myself. If you're watching right now, you're probably watching replay because it's the very beginning of live. So my name is Jennifer Cotton and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. That means I teach people how to make handmade cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and much more with rubber stamps, ink, and paper, and lots of other stuff as well. So good morning, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm looking, yes, okay, I see people watching now. I'm like, I know I'm live, but I don't see that I'm live, but I see it now. All right, good morning, Pam Williams and Pam Simmons. Thank you guys for watching. Good morning, Helen. Hey, April. So, again, today's Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. And my name's Jennifer Cotton. Good morning, Lisa. If you're watching this now, you may be watching replay. So definitely, if you're watching replay, you still get to participate in the commenting and sharing incentives that I'll be offering, as long as I haven't done the drawing yet. So at least you'll have at least a week from today's date, October 1st. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so the stuff that I will be showing you today is available to purchase, which of course when you do that helps support me and my business, so thank you very much. I love all these people also saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Good morning, Jewel. So as you come on, if you say hi today, like type in hi, good morning, etc., I will put you in a drawing for a prize. This prize is a card kit. So you're going to receive this package right here. And it has, yes, Marilyn, new Stampin' Up! Here. And good morning. Oh, thank you, Joel. Thank you very much. Itchy nose this morning. So your prize that you might win is a packet. Everything's cut, ready for you to just stamp and assemble to make 4 cards, and I'll show you the 4 cards in just a sec. It also has a thank you note and a packet of the Frosted Flowers embellishments. So you could possibly win all of that today, depending on if you're the winner. But the way you get entered is just by saying hi as you come on. So the kit makes these 4 cards, and like I said, everything you need will be in there. So other than the stamping, if it needed to be die cut, we've die cut it for you. We means Landa. If it's embossed for you, and so on. So these are the 4 cards that my customers received this packet for in, I have to read my notes, in August, I believe, or they received it in September for their online order in August. So every month I have an online ordering special. Place a minimum $25 online order with that month's host code. Here's October's. And you get a free class packet mailed to you the next month. Also, that class packet will include a PDF tutorial, which is emailed out. Hey, Linda. Good morning, Barbara. Hey, Sherry. And so you get instructions, everything's cut, ready to stamp and assemble. So this was the one from previous, and you can win that today. And then I'll show you, or I'll tell you about the one for this month later. So today, if you share my video so that more people can see me and you can help me out, if you share, I'm looking for the prize. I don't have the actual new packs, but you will be entered to win the Ice Stampin' Glitter and the Snowflake Sequins, both one prize for one person. That is a sharer, I can't do it straight, of my video today on my Facebook Live. Thank you, Jewel. So how you do that, of course, you just click share on Facebook. Oh, I'm glad you're having your coffee, Linda. You click share and share it, but then go ahead and post share like Jewel just did, or shared, because Facebook doesn't always tell me who shared it due to privacy. It'll say 30 people shared your video, and then it'll list like 10 names, and those 10 have their privacy settings different. Okay, so it is the new Stampin' Up! Year today for our earning the incentive trip, sales for the year, top demonstrators, bonuses, all the stuff that counts in 1 year for a demonstrator. It starts October 1st. So that's what Marilyn was talking about. So it's a very exciting day. We get to, some of us have new goals that we have never set before or didn't meet the previous year. So we get to start over fresh today, and, you know, just all kinds of cool stuff. Also today, coincidentally, we also get to pre-order some new stuff, which I'll tell you guys about in just a little bit. Hey, Helen. Lots of Helens today. That's awesome. So I'm going to tell you about that pre-order stuff in just a minute. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my news part of this video. So if you're watching for the first time, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I do this as a business. So this is my monthly news and stamping. So I give you guys information about classes that are available and stuff at first, and then we do stamping after. So this month, every month I have 4 classes that anyone can attend live here in Midlothian, Texas, and they are all run at the same time over 2 days. So you can pick which day you come, and which it's what is it, come and go. So there's a few hours to come and take your classes. So some people take 1, some take 2, some take 3, and some take all 4 classes on one of those days. And some people even come both days so they can complete everything. So this month it's Friday, October 25th, and Saturday, October 26th. Friday is 5 to 9 p.m. Saturday is 9 a.m. to 3. Again, it's come and go, so if you're a faster stamper, you may come early and finish early, or come later and, you know, finish in an hour or whatever. Just give yourself enough time to finish. I see some people jumping on, so make sure you guys say hi as you come on, so you can, because later I don't see who jumped on, I only see the comments. And hey, Michelle, I see you're watching. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good morning, Shirley. Thank you for sharing. So here are the 4 classes. We have card and scrapbook class. I have lots of ticks today. My eye, now I have something in my eye. I'm itchy. Okay, so card and scrapbook class, each one are $15 or free with a minimum order. Card class, you make 4 cards for $15. Scrapbook class, you make 3 12x12 layouts. So let me show you what we made last month at these classes so you can get an idea. I have no clue what we're making this month. Haven't started that yet. For card class, we made this one, which I love. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kristen, I believe is how you say it. Good morning. We made this pretty card in card class. This was September's class. We made this one with that awesome apple or pumpkin stamp set and punch. And then we made this one using our Stamp-A-Ratus to align all those leaves and flowers. So you can take that class this month, but we'll make different cards. And then for scrapbook, again, we make 3 12x12 layouts. So this past month we did our Halloween, so we did this one. Super cute. We sponged these trees with using our stencils. I'm gonna blank out on what they're called, but they're in the holiday catalog, and they're stencils. Thank you, Linda. And I'm gonna show you the sponges we used today on a different project, so you'll see that later. That was page 1, and then here's page 2. And I actually got this idea from April McCrite for the general idea, and then I did my own page. So we did those 2. And then, hey, Helen. Hey, Landa. Hey, Lori. Thank you so much, Lori. And then we made this one, which was page 2 to the one we had made the previous month. Thank you for sharing, Helen. Hey, Stella. So isn't that cute for back to school? And the previous month we had made this one. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Okay. So when you come to scrapbook class this month in October, we will be making all brand new pages, 2 that match, 1 that is a single, and then the following month in November we'll make that matching one. And I know we're doing Christmas. I can't remember what I wrote down. I haven't designed them yet, but I wrote down my ideas. So Christmas and I think Thanksgiving, maybe. But ask me if you sign up for that to make sure that's what I do. Okay, then there's always a Stamp-A-Stack class every month that you can take. That is 20 cards for $30. Or if you place a minimum order, you only pay $10 for all 20 cards. Hey, Jean. Good to see you from North Dakota. Woo. So we are doing Christmas cards in Stamp-A-Stack October and November. And then December, we'll probably do 2 Christmas and 2 non. So these are the cards we made last month. It was also all Christmas. I love this color combo. The color combo is from a designer paper in our holiday catalog. This one, also love those colors. Good morning, Tracy. We made this one, which I think is super cute. That is a medley in the holiday catalog, so you can only purchase all of it together. Designer paper, stamp, dies, and a bunch of embellishments and stuff. It's super cute. And then we made this one. It's 1 card, but there were many designer papers that they received from that packet, so not just those 2. Everybody had different designs based on the designer paper they received. Thank you, Helen. And most people chose the foil side. The other side has copper foil on it. So anyway, okay, so there's that class. I think I told you prices. That one, so Stamp-A-Stack and Sampler have an earlier RSVP date than the others. You have to sign up by the Monday before, so that is Monday, October 21st for Sampler, which I'm going to show you next, and Stamp-A-Stack. So you still have plenty of time to sign up. It's October 1st, but there is a deadline on those. The others I can usually add you on even up to the date of. Okay, and then the Sampler class. So this is the class where you make framed art. We do not provide the frame, but they are not expensive. I have even have a link that takes you to the one I use from Walmart. Thank you for sharing, Tracy. Hey, Debbie. Good to see you. Thank you, Linda. So, the Sampler. This is one from a couple of months ago, but I just want to show you it in a frame. So you can hang this in your home. You can give them as gifts and so on. We usually have 9 squares, but sometimes it's different, which you'll see the one we made last month is different. And last month we made Halloween. So as you can see, it was 3D, although they had options if they wanted it flat. And it's not only the 3x3 squares, so sometimes we modify it just depending. This month we are doing fall, and we're using the Gather Together bundle, which is the new leaves and all that stuff in the holiday catalog. It's actually, I have no clue what the design will be yet, but this is all the stuff in that suite plus more. So we're doing fall, and this class is priced differently. It includes product with your fee. So for this one, it's $28, and it includes $20 or more worth of merchandise with your fee. So you will receive a half pack of the Come Together designer paper, a pack of the Come Together ribbon combo, and a half pack of the Tags and Feathers elements. Now the product with the fee is always subject to change if it's unavailable for us to order, but I think we'll be okay so far, knock on wood, with these products I've chosen. Either way, you're going to get $20 in merchandise with your $28 fee, plus everything will be cut and ready to go, and this class is available to go. So the others are live only. However, you can order this class if you're not local, as long as you're in the US, and if you're not, you can order the tutorial only. So to go, it's still $28, and then if you need it shipped to you, it's $7, because I do have people that will pick those up from me. So $28 plus $7 for shipping, or if you only want the tutorial, it's $15. If you have any questions on any of these classes, just let me know. The next event I have coming up is my demonstrator gathering. The one this month is going to be online only. However, you can attend the live one Saturday, November 2nd. That's at 6:30 here in Midlothian, Texas. And there will be stamping. I don't know what we're making yet in November. But so the reason I say you can attend, maybe you're watching this and you live nearby and you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Well, you can come check us out, see what we do at our meetings, see that we're not crazy, and we're a lot of fun. And it's not only business that we talk about in these meetings. There's stamping, there's demonstrations, there's displays, and then, you know, a little bit of business tips. But if you want to come check us out, you can come for free. No, I love the laugh. I don't know who did that. But yeah, we're not crazy. You can come check the meeting out for free. By the way, anyone can buy the starter kit. There is no obligation. So if you just want to buy the starter kit, which I'm going to tell you about because it's a great deal, and then you're like, I'm never going to, you know, place an order, do a party, whatever, you can do that. You're allowed to. Stampin' Up! Lets us do that. But of course, once you get it, you can get a discount on your own purchases for at least 3 months, depending on when you get the kit. So the kit is $99 plus tax only, free shipping. And it includes $125 in merchandise of your choice. So it's a great deal. That's the point, is it's just a way to get more Stampin' Up! Merchandise at a discount. It also comes with a random past paper pumpkin kit, which is a 20 plus, you know, tax value and all that stuff. So it's a great deal. And there really is no trick. It's no obligation if you get that kit. So this month, there's a really good reason to get that kit, because October 1st, today, demonstrators only can order our new paper trimmer, which is $25. I've already ordered mine and placed it on a 2-day shipping. So I will have it in a couple of days, and I'll be bringing it on my stamping cruise next week. So it's $25, and then the blade refills are, you get 4 refills or blades for $12. So we are allowed to order 1 of each right now as a demonstrator. Customers can order it, we don't know when yet. Stampin' Up! Has to wait and see how many are left after the demonstrator pre-order, because they don't want to say you can buy this November 1st and then we ran out 5 minutes later. So they want to have enough inventory to offer it to customers. So why should you get the starter kit today? Because when you get the starter kit today, you can add that to your starter kit. Part of your $125 can be that trimmer, or as soon as you get the starter kit, you can immediately go in and place another order with your discount, which is a minimum 20% discount on all your purchases. So that's reason number 1. Number 2, there's another thing that demonstrators only can order today, and it is this new suite. And this will be available November 1st for customers, but of course I want mine early, so I ordered it today. All of these items are available individually, so you don't have to get a medley like we have sometimes, but I ordered it all, of course. So let me see if I can show you. So we have designer paper, let's just do it backwards, stamp set, another stamp set, dies to match, and this stamp set, I'm gonna get over here so I can see what I'm doing. That big flower, oh, so pretty. Some embellishments, I wrote down all this stuff. I'll tell you the prices real quick. A bracelet, look at that. And a really pretty ribbon. So I can order mine today. You can order yours today if you're a demonstrator, and you can order it in that starter kit. So we have gold 1/4 inch shimmer ribbon, $7. Gold glitter enamel dots, $8. Christmas time is here designer paper, $14.50, which means it's specialty, so it's going to have foil in it, which I think we all expect foil now. Hey Linda, good morning, and thank you for sharing, Sherry. We have the charming rose bracelet for $22. The roses dies, $30. The Christmas rose stamp set, $38. Or you can get the bundle with the stamp sets and dies for $61. or Christmas Time is Here Sweet Bundle. That's everything I just listed for $112.50. So as a reminder, demonstrators only can order the trimmer and refill blades now. And hey, Hannah, and demonstrators only can pre-order the Christmas Time is Here Sweet stuff now, and customers can order that starting November 1st, and it will be while supplies last. Okay, if y'all have any questions on any of this stuff, you can always message me or post it here on Facebook, and if I don't catch it today, I can answer it later. But hopefully all this is making sense. And again, if you want to get that starter kit, just let me know. I'm going to put a link to that in the video description like I always do. However, most people prefer to have me help them put it in. It's just easier. I can do it in like literally 3 minutes. And sometimes it takes customers longer. But I will, of course, get with you for permission and all that stuff. Okay, so Stamping Bingo. These are my other upcoming events. Stamping Bingo is Friday, October 18th. This will be holiday catalog bingo. So we will play 6 or more games of bingo for holiday catalog merchandise. There will be hundreds of dollars to win in new product. You will also have stamping. So we're going to make 4 projects that night of holiday theme projects, Christmas theme. We always have yummy snacks. I always have nachos with queso and brownies. And it is Friday, October 18th, 6:30 to 9:30, $29. And I did not put the RSVP deadline, but it's about a week before. So about a week before, sign up for that class. By the way, everything I'm saying today went out in an email this morning. So if you're not signed up for my email news, sign up for it. You can contact me to add you, or there will be a link in this video description. And I send out the monthly email with everything, and then I send out individual reminders about Stampin' Up! Specials, my events, my specials, and so on. So Stamping Cruise, I'm leaving Saturday to go to Galveston to do a Stamping Cruise, our 3rd annual, with my retreat partner, April, and my amazing helper, Landa. So basically the 3 of us will be hosting over 20 ladies on a crafting cruise from Galveston, Texas. So since it's too late to sign up for that one, it is the perfect time to think about October 25th through November 1st, 2020. You can use our group rate. Anyone can use our group rate. The crafting portion is optional. So even if you just are like, I want to go on a cruise, I want a cheap rate, because our group rates are always better than deals Royal Caribbean offers. And it's Liberty of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. And it's a Caribbean cruise to Jamaica, Cozumel, how am I going to blank out on the other one, and Grand Cayman. So even if you don't want to do the crafting portion, you can take advantage of our group rate. So Jewel, I don't know where you live, so you would have to get to Galveston, which could add cost with airfare. We are able to drive down, but they can be as cheap as $400 and something per person. Yes, Helen Sullivan's going on the cruise with us. That's I love those emojis. And this is Helen's 2nd, I think, cruise with us. So anyway, just Jewel, check it out. Like, it doesn't hurt to click. I'm going to put a link, and you can click on it and contact the travel agent and just see. The other cool thing, so it's 1 year from now, you literally get a full year to pay it off. Now it's $450 per person or so. I mean, that's estimate depending on lots of things, but that's per person. So you need a roommate that will also pay their half. So any other questions on that, let me know. And then last but not least on my events is the 10th annual Stamp-A-Palooza fundraiser. It's Saturday, November 2nd. You can come out and support a great cause and make 12 handmade cards in one day. Thank you, Catherine. We wish you were going. Maybe next year. You can come out and support a great cause. And there are 6 different demonstrators. We each design 2 cards. So it's not just my taste this time. You get many different styles. It's an all occasion class, so there will be Christmas, but there will be everything else. And It starts at 8:30. Doors open at 8:30. We start at 9, and it ends at by 1 o'clock. And it's $30 for 12 cards, and at least $20 of that is donated to the charity. So you should come. The charity is the fundraiser is for mental health, and we're partnering on that with Stampin' Up. So yes, Kathy, I'm excited too. Okay, I lost my train of thought, but anyone who purchases this stamp set, Nature's Beauty, from the holiday catalog, it's $21, code 150528. $3 goes to mental health charities. And so we're going to raise money for that as well. So you guys should come. Everybody loves this event. It's quick, but you make a lot of projects and you have help basically at each station. So it's different than the other events I do. RSVP and pay by October 22nd for that. So that's coming up very quickly. As a reminder, join my email list if you want to be updated about all this stuff. And again, you can ask me if you can't figure out how to sign up. I can add you myself. Paper Pumpkin. So this month, if you sign up by October 10th, you're going to get a kit to make Christmas cards. So Paper Pumpkin is Stampin' Up's. If you're just watching this video new, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and Stampin' Up is a paper crafting company. I'm a representative, so you can order through me. And we have a monthly kit, craft kit in a box that comes to your door. You can purchase it as a single purchase, I just want October's, I just want November's, or you can subscribe and get the box every month. And when you subscribe, you can cancel anytime or put it on hold at any time. This was last month's box, so it's too late to get this one, but it is adorable. It makes these cute Halloween treats. Look at those hands on there. And the stamp set has a little skeleton, and I'm trying to put it where you can kind of read it. A couple of skeletons, I should say, and lots of greetings and the skull and crossbones and all that stuff. It came with a gorgeous grape ink spot, and the boxes are foil, so very cute. Tons of boxes here. And then there's all kinds of, usually there's just other stuff. Like this time there are lots of die cut pieces. Let me use two hands here. So you punch those out and either stamp on them or just attach them to your projects. And of course, a lot of people will even make, that's vellum, and then the spider webs, will make alternative projects with their Paper Pumpkin stuff. So if you sign up for this kit, the October kit, by October 10th, you will receive a box to make Christmas cards. This one, the cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so standard size cards. It makes 10. You get an exclusive stamp set that you cannot purchase anywhere else. It only comes in this kit. You get an ink. You get one ink spot, but the colors that coordinate with this month's kit are Early Espresso, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, and Shaded Spruce. And that's pretty much the details about October's kit. But keep in mind, if you get October's, you may want to go ahead and get November's as well, because November's kit will coordinate, and it has a different stamp set, but it will coordinate, and they each can stand alone. But it will make 24 holiday themed gift tags. So coordinating gift tags, which that is my favorite thing to make, is my own holiday gift tags, personally. I just think it's so cool that we can customize and make our own Christmas gift tags. So that kit's going to be awesome. Paper Pumpkin is $22, and it includes shipping if you subscribe. If you purchase it as a single purchase, shipping and tax are added. But for $22, you only pay tax extra if you go ahead and subscribe. So I'll put links to subscribe, and then ordering it, you can literally just go to my website and order Paper Pumpkin 1 month, 3 month, whatever, as a prepaid purchase. Any questions, let me know. So this month for me, if you place an online order in October 2019 of any of the stuff you see today, including Paper Pumpkin, and it adds up to $25 or more, and you enter this host code on the shopping bag page, you will receive a free class kit from me mailed to you next month to make 4 cards using the Christmas Gleaming Bundle. So I love it. It's so cute. And here are the punches that match it. So this is our first ever bundle that includes 2 punches. Now what we will do for you when we make the kit is, for example, if the card has a designer paper punch like this, we'll pre-punch that for you. So you won't have to own the punches. And if you're supposed to stamp an image and punch it out, you could stamp it and hand cut it out. But you will need the stamp set to complete your cards the way my instructions will show you. So if you place an online order, 25 or more, you're gonna get that kit mailed to you next month with everything similar to this kit, cut and ready to assemble with my PDF instructions I will email you. If your order is 50 or more, it will also include a free full accessory, kind of like the flowers in this kit, but this is an old kit. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. There is one exception. If your order is $150 or more, forget about the host code, because you will become a host. Stampin' Up! Allows that, and you'll get some free stuff, and I will still send you the kit and the full accessory. Okay, so we're going to get started with our stamping. Don't forget to, as you come onto the video, and even if you're watching replay, say hi, make a comment, ask a question, whatever. If you type in anything, you will be entered to win the card kit for this that I'm giving away today. I talk more about it at the beginning to make these 4 cards. So you can go back and watch the beginning if you just jumped on to see about that prize. And then if you share the video, you will be entered to win both ice, stamp and glitter, and snowflake sequins from me. So let's jump into our stamping. I'm trying to check oh yeah, I'm back to page 1, so I said it all, I guess. I'm gonna turn the camera down, and then we will get started stamping. So here we go. All right. I'll check in a minute to see if that is straight. I'll check in just a second. There it is. So I've got to figure out a way for my brain to know which way to go, left or right, to make it straight. So just a reminder, here's that host code for October if you place that online order. Yep, I went opposite. And then what we're using in our projects today is the Merry Moose stamp set and the Moose Punch, which are adorable. Don't you guys agree? A side note, a lot of my customers in my live classes have missed, when they're ordering lots of stuff from this holiday catalog, they have missed the bundles. Luckily, when I enter the orders, I always catch it and fix it for them so they can save that money. But when you're looking at our holiday catalog, and by the way, if you don't have one and you want me to be your demonstrator, let me know and I'll send you one. Anyway, they're missing the bundles. So for example, on this this stamp set and punch, the bundle is right here. That one's not as hard to miss, and the bundle means you get both products for 10% off. But there are other products where my customers are missing the bundles because of the way Stampin' Up! Has pictured. So for example, on this page, the stamp set is here, the dies are here, and the bundle is here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Stamp set, dies, bundle. So just make sure you look for bundles. Basically, if something new comes out in a new publication and there's a stamp set and punches or dies that match, there should be a bundle. That's how it is right now anyway. And another the one that I showed you guys for my online ordering special is another one that I've had many customers order those two things separate. I should have written down page numbers, but that's the Christmas Gleaming. So I've had customers order the stamp set and the punches separate instead of getting the bundle, which is right there. So just be aware of that. I mean, why not save 10% when you can? Okay, so for our card, we are also using the Snow Globe dies, which we're using this one, but there's the rest of the dies. We're using the Ice Stamp and Glitter and the Snowflake sequins. We are using the Snow Globe shaker domes, which look like this. And let me go ahead and grab mine now. And then the Real Red, I have to find the name here, Curly Ribbon, which is super fuzzy and soft. It's like, what's that stuff you knit with? Oh my goodness, yarn. It's like yarn. And then our linen thread. So we're also using those supplies today. And the sponges, which I'll show you in a second. This set of dies is bundled with Still Scenes, and we're not using that set today. But I just want to show you that you can get both of those together for 10% off. And I'll show you a couple samples with this one. Hopefully I won't forget to show that before the video ends. Okay, so let me show you the supplies we'll need today. We have our half sheet of Whisper White cardstock. It's 5.5 by 8.5. So you take 8.5 by 11 cardstock and you cut it in half. And then you will get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of paper. So if you are new to paper crafting, that's what you do. And so that's our card base. Then we have a 4th sheet. Well, it's a little less than a 4th sheet of Garden Green. So it's 4 by 5 1/4, 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then we have a 3 by 3 square. Oh, I may sneeze. Excuse me. 3 by 3 square of Whisper. Oh my goodness. Whisper White. And then I did have to pre-do this piece. So you just need a little scrap of Whisper White, because this die is already packed up for the cruise. And then you need a scrap of crumb cake cardstock. So those are the supplies you need. Oh, I forgot a ribbon. Where is it? Oh, shoot. I may have to go grab the other ribbon we need out of my drawer. It's a Garden Green ribbon. I'm going to have to go grab it. I'll grab it when I get to that part of the card. Okay, so those are the supplies. So the first thing you do is take your Whisper White cardstock and fold it in half. Oh yeah, sometimes my face gets in the way when I look under here, and sometimes it's just my hair. It's funny. Linda. Barbara, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Debbie, thank you. Lori. I'm looking back now at the comments real quick. I'm laughing. Shirley said anything, but I'll have to go back and see what she said that to. Okay, so thank you guys for sharing. Bye, Hannah. Okay, so take your Whisper White card base and fold it in half. So I like to do it on the table, align the 2 corners, rest it against my thumbnail, and then pinch it only once and do all the rest of the folding with the bone folder. Gives you a much smoother fold. So that's your card base. Normally in class, then I have them flip it over backwards and stamp and sign their name on the back, because whoever you give this card to, you want to make sure they know you made it. So I provide a stamp that says handmade, made with love, whatever, and they sign their name with our journaling pens. So make sure you do that. Make sure you get credit for the cards you're making. Okay, then I'm going to next take this Garden Green. So I'm going to set this aside because we don't need it again until the end for this card. Oh my goodness, I forgot to mount my stamps. Did I? No, where are they? I think I'm missing a stack of supplies here. Okay, I have to think, where did I put my stamps? Goodness. As you can see, I've taken out the stamps I need. but I forgot where I put them. You literally can't find. Oh, whew, okay, panic over. Y'all, let me just explain myself. Landa and I are preparing for, we've been preparing for about 4 events at one time over the last week and a half. Cruise, Stampin' with Friends online event, my to-go class that we'll be mailing to everyone who online ordered last week, and more. So we've been using supplies in the same events, you know, and moving them around, all that stuff. So that's why I thought I lost these. But I forgot. I put them on the foam mat so that I could remember to tell you guys, when you're stamping with photopolymer stamps, which is the ones like this that are completely see-through, which, by the way, just stick to your clear block. When you're finished stamping, you clean them off. I like to use the Simply Chamois. Clean it off. Either put it away. Well, yeah, put it away, and then you can put a new stamp on here. So that's photopolymer. We also have red rubber stamps, but we're not using those today. Okay. Anyway, when you're using photopolymer, they stamp better on Stampin' Up's foam, Stampin' Pierce mat, which is a foam mat. So, FYI, grab your foam mat when you, it's only like $5, I believe, when you're going to stamp with photopolymer. Okay, so I have Garden Green ink, and when you ink up Stampin' Up's ink pads, you want to tap, but you're not pressing so hard that this part of your clear block touches the pad. Our pads are very squishy and they're foam, so don't press too hard. But I do move it around to different spots so I get a nice even inking. And I'm basically just going to add some trees on here at different levels. And kind of make a background. Then I'm going to add the smaller tree. This, I believe I have re-inked my ink pad since I made the first card, so it might be darker when I show you the other one. So just make a little background there at the bottom of trees. Yay. And then I'm having to read my notes here. So then next we are going to die cut. Close my ink pad. We're going to die cut this piece here. So I'll grab my Big Shot. And so Stampin' Up! Is coming out with their own die cutting machine eventually, but for now I'm still using the Big Shot, which you can get online, other places. And so with the Big Shot, I have a magnetic platform and then one clear cutting pad. Then my paper, the die with the blade facing down, and then I'll put a clear cutting pad on top. So I always put my dirtier cutting pad on bottom, and I'm just looking now to see if this is positioned where I want it, and I think it is. This is the opening for the shaker box, so it depends on where you want that opening on your card as to where you put it. So I'm going to place the clear cutting pad on top. I always use a clean one on top and then crank it through so that all of that junk from the dirty one doesn't get on my paper. Okay, and then that die cuts out so smooth. Our new dies cut even smoother and better than our old dies when we had another company making them. So bonus there. You don't need this piece, but you may save that for a scrap, of course, but you won't need it for this card. The next thing we're gonna do, I'm trying to read my notes, and wow, they are not readable. We're gonna stamp on the 3x3 cardstock. So the first thing we're gonna do is add a couple of trees. I'm like, where did I put the tree stamps? Okay, so add a couple of trees on here. I'm gonna do one of each size. This is 3x3, and that will come into play. The size of that will matter when I complete this card for you. And then that tree, okay? So we have that. And now we're going to take these are our sponge brayers. Like I was telling you guys, I used them in that scrapbook pages that I showed you at the beginning. These sponge brayers are, you get 2 in a pack, and then you also get 2 more refill sponges. So you can actually take these off very easily. You can rinse it out so you can use them in different colors. And so when you purchase this first time, you get 4 sponges total and 2 handles. So it's awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it to make a background here. So I have Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. I'm going to start out with the lighter color, Balmy Blue. And so that's this sponge. And I'm just going to roll the sponge on here. And you can't see, well, you can see it now, of course, but you can't see a ton of ink here, but it comes off on your project. So just roll. If you want it darker, ink it again, roll it some more. You can get these very dark with this sponge brayers. However, I'm not going for a super dark look here. And then I will do Night of Navy for the top. So I'm just making a night scene here. I've seen a lot of cards like this on Pinterest lately, or with backgrounds like this. And so this, I believe, is how they're doing it. And you could do multiple colors. It doesn't have to only be 2. I could have added green at the bottom if I wanted to. Also works good as a stencil, but anyway. So that is how you use those sponge brayers. And then go rinse it in the sink when you're finished. And it doesn't matter if you let it sit for 2 weeks like I did the early espresso ones from my class. The ink comes right out. Even if it's stained, it doesn't matter. Let it dry, and then you can use it on any color you want. So these will last you forever. And I didn't write down the price, but they're not expensive at all for considering what you get. Okay, so there's our little background for that. Now we need a mousse. So we're going to take our scraps of crumb cake and stamp the mousse in soft suede ink. I wonder how many of you own this mousse stamp. It's so cute. Let's see who said hi. Hey, Tracy. Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for sharing. Marty. Catherine, photopolymers your favorite. Awesome. Helen, I'm very organized. Haha. Good one. Hello, Susie. Thank you, Marty. Okay, so did that, and then we're going to punch it out with the mousse punch. So you put stamp first, very important, so you can see what you're doing. And then I'm holding it at probably an angle that's bad for you guys, but so I can actually see that my mousse is in the lines correctly. I probably should have brought my readers over here because you want even, you know, spacing all around. But then you squeeze. I usually need 2 hands. And then you have your little mousse. Okay, so now our mousse is cold. So he's going to wear a scarf. And we're just going to tie this red curly ribbon around his neck. Look at that, so cute. And I'll show you how I'll make it stay where I want in a second. Trim off the edges. And this ribbon does fray when you cut it, so I just go with that look. But it looks cute. Never have a trash can over here. Okay, so he's got his little scarf so he can be warm. And then we're going to attach him to his background. So a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals, maybe I'll cut it in half, maybe 3 pieces. You can do as much or little as you want, of course. I'll let a couple of them stick to the scarf to just kind of hold it in place better. And then one down here, but again, you can put more. I think it's fine with just that. We'll place him on the project. Not all the way to the bottom, You need a little space right here. You'll see why. And then I'm going to use glue dots to attach the scarf how I want it. So this, I'm doing a little different. I'll just use something I have on hand. So in this case, the scissors, to pick up a glue dot and use it to hold that in place. So there we go. There's that part. Now, attach with dimensionals. Okay, so we're getting ready to do our snow globe portion of the card. So when you use these snow globes, if you use the inserts, which you actually don't have to with this, you can make it flat. But if you're going to use the inserts, there is sticky on both sides, so you need to cut your hole first in your main piece. And then peel off the protective coating from the top side, so it's curved up here. Peel that off from the top. And then lay the globe on the table and place your cardstock down on top of it. Try to get the shape aligned properly. And press to seal it. Okay, so that's how you attach that part. Now, what some people do, and what Stampin' Up! Says to do, is add your filler, whatever you're going to have shake, here, and then stick this on. I do not like to do that because I will stick this on crooked, even if I think it's straight, or maybe I've stamped crooked or something. So I do it different. I leave this on the table. And I'm going to use the Snowflake Sequins and the Ice Stampin' Glitter. So don't forget, if you share the video today, you'll be entered into a drawing to win both of these new packs, not my old ones here. And if you share, make sure you comment that you shared so I'll know to put you in that drawing. Okay, so I'm going to put about 4 pinches of this sequins, sorry, on my thing, and it does go everywhere and it's very staticky, so I have yet to make one of these and not still find a sequins or several sequins other places of the table and the house later. And then, just to make it even cuter, we're going to add about 2 pinches of the Ice Stampin' Glitter, which of course you can put on projects with glue, but here we go. Okay, so I'll leave that laying on my table. Peel the protective coating off here. For me, I found that a 3x3 square works, but you can make it even bigger just to like provide safety that you're going to have enough room. But then you just place this globe down on top. You might be able to see the top of my head now. And position your image that's inside how you want it. And that is how I do my shaker cards. That's how I do all shaker cards, whether it's with these special inserts or not. So it's stuck there. See, because that didn't need to go as low, which is fine. That'll just stick to my card later. But hopefully this shows you how it's not perfectly centered, but yet it looks right here. So if I had done it the opposite way, I wouldn't be centered properly. I hope that makes sense. And he's now in his little snowy scene, or she, I don't know, he or she. And isn't it cute? So that's how I do the shaker cards. Like I said, make sure you seal it really well there, and it will be fine. Unless you put like, I don't know what you would put in there that would be so fine that it would come out of those holes. So I do need to grab my green ribbon now. So I'm going to go as quickly as I can to the drawer that I have that in. So let me grab that. Here my flip-flops going. Whew. Right on top, thank goodness. This is the Garden Green double stitched ribbon. I love this ribbon in the holiday catalog. It's got like a vanilla edge and it's very thick. It's hard to maybe tell that on video, but it's very thick. So I'm just going to tie that around in a knot. And I want the knot on the right side. And I'm going to use my reverse tweezers. So these are not from Stampin' Up. You can get them at the craft store, reverse tweezers. And that just holds my ribbon in place so that I can tie my knot. And I'm trying to make this as little waste as possible, so I leave the ribbon on the roll. And now all I have to do is trim the one side. And this was a zero waste one, but usually I have to fix that side as well. Okay, and then our greeting, which I said earlier, I already pre-did this only because my die is packed up for our stamping cruise that we're leaving on Saturday. So I stamped Merry Christmas in real red on a scrap of Whisper White, and then I ran it through the Big Shot with that die. So, but I did want to tell you, and the whole dies are packed. Now, where's my sticky note? The dies are, okay, I can find it in the catalog real quick. I did make a sticky note telling me what the dies are called, but they're the ornate frames, and they're with the Halloween section. But you definitely want to check these dies out because they are not for Halloween only. They're just frames that you can use for anything. So like, see these ornate frames around the images here? Those come in this set. So ornate frames, $34. They are bundled with the Halloween set, which is super cute as well. But you definitely want those frames either way. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in that linen thread, thread it under this ribbon, put it through, which that die cuts the hole in the tag as well. Get where I can see this. And then tie that in a knot. So with these shaker cards with the domes, you can do put anything in there you want. It doesn't have to be the images that come with the stamp set, which of course they're super cute, but it can be Halloween, fall, birthday, any theme you want to put in there, it'll work. And I did use a glue dot on my greeting just to make sure it stayed the direction that I want it to stay on the card, which is over to the side a little bit there. And then bring back in that card base. So the other thing about these cards that's kind of special is when you want to add adhesive to the back, it's not flat. So what I do, it's kind of, just put that on there. It's kind of easy to do the bottom part because there's more area. And you can do up the sides a little. But then these three sections are more difficult depending on where your globe is. So I set it on the edge of my table, hang the globe off the bottom of the table, and do it like that. So I'm just gonna pull it over here to the edge of my table. I'm sure you guys get the idea what I'm doing. And then I put a little bit on top of that globe part. And then just place this on my card base. So this is actually a pretty simple one for the snow globe set. Pretty simple card, I think anyway. You know, because they can get much more elaborate. But I wanted to, can y'all see me again with the peeking? I wanted to show you with the moose inside, basically, is what I wanted to do. Here's the first one that I made originally. So there's both of those. Super cute, right? Yes, I think so. And let me show you a couple of other samples I have. These are from other stampers, other demonstrators who have, I've received these in swaps or something like that. I struggle so much with getting my stuff straight. So we have this one, which is super cute. This is a card I received as a swap at the team meeting. So that's something else we do at our team meetings monthly, optional card swapping. And then this one, I think this one I cannot remember if it's from team meeting or another swap I've done. But this is an example where they did it flat without that globe insert. So whether it's because you want to mail the card flat or you just don't want to mess with that or whatever. She did use a window sheet to give it a look of glass, which we have in our catalog, the window sheets. But you could even do it, you know, with no glass look. And then this cute card, oh, this one is from Julie Davison in a swap I participated in, and that's just a cute little moose one. She even colored his antlers, or whatever those are called, darker, so very cute. Okay, so that is your project for today. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have the snow globes yet? If not, are they on your list now? Thank you, Sherry. They are pretty easy to work with. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to be crazy for them when it first came out, but I just think they're so cute. Ribbon being pretty. Ribbon is a pretty embellishment, but helps secure the bottom of the dome. True. And it's going to stick to your base anyway, Linda. It's super sticky. That sticky, when you take this off, is like tear and tape. So it's very sticky. So whatever you place your card on, it's going to stick down to that. So I don't even worry. The only time to worry is if you left a hole, like a gaping hole. But, you know, otherwise you're probably fine. So I'm trying to see if I miss anybody coming on. I've seen people putting water. Okay, so Janet, I don't know how to do the water. I've heard other people asking that question too. Like, I've seen comments on Facebook groups I'm on and stuff, but I haven't read the answers. Probably, we used to do shaker cards back in the day with, we didn't do water, but with gel, like hair gel, and we used baggies, like little baggies, and we fill it with hair gel. So possibly they're doing that, I don't know, but where the rest of the baggie is hidden but yet it's still sealed up. Could be. I don't know how to put water in there. They must have another, you know, container that's going in as well. It's got to be, because, you know, it's gonna ruin your paper, right? Obviously. So yeah, if anyone finds that out, let us know. Thank you guys very much. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, thank you. Barbara Ragsdale has 6 boxes of snow globes. Well, I hope you're using those in your Christmas cards, Barbara. Yeah, Lori, exactly. Hair gel. That's what we used back in the day. And the hair gel, what I found out back in the day, it was fine and it worked. I did it in classes and everything. But then you would find that card in your stash, like, how many years later, and the gel would be dried and cracked. It was just funny. I mean, it's fine for a card that someone receives right now, but then it would be hilarious because the gel would be so dried up and cracked and stuff just because of time. So that was funny. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Hey, Rhonda, I see you just checked in. So I'm going to say bye to everybody, but as a reminder, if you're watching replay, still comment. You can still get entered into the drawing. You can make a comment, say hi, ask questions, and so on. And I would be happy to put you in the drawing. You guys, for commenting, you can be entered to win a class kit to make 4 cards using the Band Together bundle. And then if you share, you'll be entered to win the snowflake sequins and ice stamping glitter. So thank you guys very much. I hope y'all have a great day and week and month. I don't know when I'll be back on Facebook Live, but you know, sign up for my email newsletter so you can be notified of everything. And I will be on a cruise next week. So yay! See y'all later. Bye.